Intro. I am officially in my second trimester. It honestly feels like a brand new chapter of this pregnancy has just kicked off. So much is changing with my body and the baby this week. It's like a switch has been flipped. And if you're new here, hi. Welcome. My whole goal is just to share this journey, week by week, as authentically as I can. So if you're also on this wild ride, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so we can get through it all together. Section 1. Baby's development. Okay, let's talk about the baby first, because what's happening in there is just mind-blowing. This week, the baby is about the size of a peach, measuring around 3.5 inches long and weighing up to 2 ounces. But it's the little details that are really getting me. Their tiny facial muscles are getting a workout because of new brain impulses, which means the baby is making expressions like squinting and frowning. Can you even imagine? We can't see it, but it's just wild to think they're already practicing these little faces. Their arms are getting longer and more proportionate, and they are constantly wiggling and stretching in there. Now, you probably won't feel any of this just yet. That fluttery sensation is called quickening and usually doesn't start until 16 to 20 weeks, but the acrobatics are definitely happening. Internally, huge things are going on, too. Their kidneys have started producing urine, which they release into the amniotic fluid, and their spleen is now busy making red blood cells. Even this super fine, downy hair called lanugo is starting to cover their body to keep them warm. Every single day, they're looking and acting more like the little person we'll get to meet in just a few months. Section 2. Mom's symptoms and AMP. Body changes. Alright, on to how I'm feeling. The second trimester is famous for being the honeymoon phase of pregnancy, and I'm definitely starting to feel that shift. My energy is coming back, and that draining, first trimester fatigue is finally starting to fade. My appetite is also making a huge comeback now that the morning sickness has mostly packed its bags. But with the good comes the new and weird. The symptom that totally caught me off guard this week is round ligament pain. It feels like this sharp, sudden jab in my lower belly, and it usually happens when I move too fast, like standing up or rolling over in bed. The first time it happened, it honestly freaked me out, but it's just the ligaments supporting the uterus stretching out to make room. I'm also still dealing with some bloating and constipation, which is super common since pregnancy hormones slow down digestion to soak up more nutrients for the baby. And the headaches are still popping up here and there, which my doctor said is often from hormones and increased blood volume. And, of course, the bump. My lower stomach is definitely starting to pop, and I've officially hit the point where my regular jeans are just not an option anymore. It's such a real, visible sign that things are moving along, and I love it. Section 3. Tips and AMP. Advice. Living with these new symptoms has meant finding a few new tricks. For the round ligament pain, the biggest thing that's helped is just learning to move more slowly. No more jumping up off the couch for me. Staying really hydrated also seems to keep everything from feeling so tight. To deal with the bloating, I've been trying to pack more fiber into my meals, things like whole grains and fruit, and drinking a ton of water. For the headaches, my go-to has been resting in a dark, quiet room for a few minutes. I've also been using a simple saline spray for a stuffy nose, which can sometimes trigger them. And with this new energy, I'm trying to actually use it. I've started going for gentle walks and doing some prenatal yoga. It feels so good to move my body again after weeks of being totally wiped out. This is also a great time to schedule a dental cleaning, since pregnancy can make your gums way more sensitive and prone to bleeding. CTA, so, that's the big update for week 14. So many changes are happening all at once. I would really love to hear from all of you. Are any of you experiencing that crazy round ligament pain? Let me know in the comments how you are dealing with it. It's so helpful to share tips and just know we aren't alone in all this. Conclusion. Welcome to the second trimester, everybody. It really feels like we've crossed a major milestone. I'm feeling so much more positive and excited as the weeks go on. Thanks so much for watching and sharing this journey with me. I'll be back next week with a 15-week update. See you then.